A flying start with some technical difficulties. And we are ready.
We'll be ready in 30 seconds, hopefully.
I think we're ready now.
Oh, you are ready? Okay, great.
Hello.
Hello, we
How
are ready.
You? Still alive.
I'm great.
You're great.
Yes. Happy Friday.
Do you want to be even better?
Yes.
Oh, luckily we've got some tips on how to be even better.
What is that?
You know, you gotta sleep well, you gotta eat well, you gotta exercise and do all those things. But today we're talking about something really special that relates to our mind and body condition.
Oh, I can see there's something
there's
very
stuff
close
behind
to
us.
Yes.
So what's going on back here? We have a New Age painting.
So I can see there's 7 different colors.
7 colors,
behind me.
the rainbow.
Yes.
The spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very cool. And what does it mean?
So we have those energies in our body.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So if you read the title to this live broadcast, you might already know what our topic is.
What are chakras?
What are chakras? And so here you get, this is a nice visual representation of the chakras. Oh, Instagram, I can see you. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's okay.
Yes.
So the chakras are, and I have to move like this for Facebook, right? Okay, you guys can see it. Many of you have seen this before, either here or there. First thing I want to point out, if you are familiar with the chakras, you might notice that the color arrangement can be a little bit different in different traditions. So I just want to start by saying, this is kind of the East Asian Korean tradition.
Mm-hmm.
So you see 7 chakras. The middle one is yellow. That's the heart chakra.
Right.
In some traditions, I know that that's green.
Mm-hmm.
But for today, we're going to use this system. So just be aware that it could be slightly different with different representations.
Right. Depending on the culture and the background, it will be a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
But we will use this.
Mm-hmm.
And then from the Eastern tradition of Tao, we often see the 4th chakra as yellow, as a golden color.
Golden color. And for me, that feels really natural and good. Yulia Sharapova, hello.
Hello.
So why are we talking about chakras? What are chakras? And for some people, I think it's really fair to ask, should I even care? Are chakras real? Or are they just some kind of idea that New Agey systems have come up with?
Do they really exist?
Do they exist?
Yeah.
And what are they supposed to affect?
Right. Isn't it like woo-woo concept?
Woo-woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in some sense, yes, there's a lot of spiritual tradition. There's a lot of different ideas about chakras. But in another sense, they make a lot of logical sense.
Aha.
So first of all, let's look at it here. You see this color spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you know about the colors and the different frequencies and vibrations, what is the difference between this deep red vibration and this blue and violet vibration? Which one is a higher frequency?
Because everything, depending on their color and shape, everything that has their energy and frequencies.
That's right. So even if you just know about colors, you'll know that the blue and violet have a very high frequency, even in our color spectrum in general. So that's a high frequency vibration.
Right.
And you'll know that these colors down here, the orange and the red, they have a slower frequency, a lower frequency vibration.
Yeah, that is why we say that the red color relates more to our physical body.
Physical body.
Yes.
So the same thing with our physical body, we say that it's a slower vibration, it's a denser material.
A solid thing.
Yeah. But how about for our energy body or our emotions?
Emotion. A little bit more.
A little bit higher vibration.
Right.
A little bit more flowing. And then how about for our mental or spiritual, the non-physical aspect of ourselves? High vibration, very, very flowing, very intangible.
So maybe you can use an analogy that this is our like solid thing and this is kind of like liquid thing and this is like air. Something like that.
Is it liquid? Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes, lots of emotion flowing. So how about for you guys? Have you heard of chakras before? What is your favorite chakra?
And what does chakra mean to you?
What does it mean to you? Today we're going to get into also about how to manage the energy of the chakras and why that's important. Why that's important. So
right.
each chakra is said to be related to a different aspect of our physical, emotional, or mental condition. So starting from the bottom, we say that this is chakra number 1.
Number 1.
First chakra, you're sitting on it. It's the base of the pelvis, the perineum, base of the pelvis. So it's very much related with physically the condition of your lower body, your basic grounding in this physical body.
And it is connected with the source of life.
Source of life. So the genitals, the physical energy, physical creation,
Yes.
that energy is very much related with the first chakra. And deep unconscious.
Deep unconscious.
Almost like the animal existence that we have in this body is related to that first chakra energy.
Yes, because ultimately that is where we first got our physical body from our mother. Right.
Hello, Emma. Yeah, we love chakras, right? It's really interesting stuff. There's actually a lot to learn and a lot to do with this knowledge of chakras.
Yes.
So first chakra, energy, very important. That deep unconscious, the root, the animal, very healthy. Now, what goes wrong if the first chakra energy is weak or unbalanced or even overactive? What kind of things happen when the first chakra is out of balance?
First of all, you feel very weak.
Weak, okay.
And also sometimes you get lots of like guilty mind.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people related to physical desire, sexual desire, there's often a lot of guilt
and shame
connected. Yes. So a lot of deep emotions connected with this energy.
Emotions, yes.
Yeah. First chakra.
First chakra.
So balancing the first chakra can be, because of those emotional things, it can be quite difficult to do because we don't really want to talk about it. We don't really want to focus on it. It's not comfortable to share with others, that kind of thing. Then the first chakra can stay out of balance for a long time.
Yeah, especially when their first chakra is weak, the sense of their existence is very low.
And there's all kinds of other things. Sometimes they say that mentally it can be very unstable, hard to ever feel peace and satisfaction. And physically also, there can be lots of problems with the hip joints or some of the organs. We say that those things are related to the stress or discomfort of energy there.
Yes, this is very important chakra.
So first chakra, lower chakra. Moving up, of course, second chakra. Now, if you practice body and brain, you'll be very familiar with the second chakra. How come?
I don't know. So there's a center of the energy in our body.
Yeah, we talk a lot about a slightly different system of energy centers, which is, again, more from the East Asian, the Korean tradition, which are called danjan.
Danjan.
Yeah, that's a Korean word. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
I'm catching up.
You're catching up?
Your pronunciation is great.
Danjan.
Danjan.
Danjan means energy, dan, and jan means center or field, kind of gathering area.
Right.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think so, yes.
So actually, I need to check with him. So danjan is an energy center. So yes, in some sense, they're the same. They're both chakras, but in some sense, they're a little bit different. The first chakra is very much a gate. Physical life comes through the first chakra when we're born, right? Everybody knows that.
Right.
And then a lot of the creation process. But the second chakra is more of a gathering place. That's why we call it a danjan.
Danjan.
Where energy has to accumulate in order for our physical body to be strong and healthy.
From the Eastern tradition of Tao, we call it palace.
A palace
Yes.
instead of a gate.
Yes.
So that's the second chakra. This red color, this deep, vibrant red color. If it's weak, if the second chakra is weak, what kind of things can happen?
Because it is danjan, as you said, the center of our physical energy, you will feel very weak.
You'll feel generally physically very weak.
Tired.
You may be fatigued.
Yes.
You may have low kind of endurance, sexual energy. Or sometimes there's too much desire because there's a feeling of emptiness.
Yes, so either one is not good.
Either one is not good. It can be very uncomfortable, hard to relax, trouble resting well and recovering.
So these days, people often emphasize the importance of the upper chakras more. Of course, the upper chakras are very important, but we should not neglect the importance of the first and second chakra.
That's right, especially because we spend so much time focusing on
Yes.
these
Uh-huh.
sensitive upper chakras
Yes.
that it's easy, compared to 100 years ago or 1,000 years ago, this human system
Yes.
in some ways was very similar 1,000 years ago,
Uh-huh.
but lifestyles were totally different. Walking for transportation, physical work,
Right.
sitting on the ground, the materials that made up our clothing, the stimulation, and all these things were different. And generally, we can say the energy would have been grounded more easily, less pulled into the upper chakras.
Yes. So the term information technology didn't exist several decades ago, but these days, lots of information, especially with the development of the internet and mobile devices.
That's right.
So we tend to use a lot of the upper chakras.
A lot of
But-
thinking.
Yeah, but everything, the origin, the basis, foundation is the lower chakras. So these
right.
are really important.
And Western science is also looking at the importance of the gut, of our nervous system, all the way into the gut. So this second chakra area, we know, is extremely important for our overall health and sense of wellness.
So in that sense, the Western wisdom and also Eastern wisdom and Western modern medical is finding the same information.
Yeah, they're coming together more and more.
Yes.
East and West.
Yes.
East and West.
East and West. Yes. Yes.
East and West.
Yes.
Meeting together.
Mhm.
So second chakra, in body and brain practice, we do a lot of activation, feeling this area, strengthening this
Right.
area.
Yes.
You can do it by tapping, you can do it with doing sit-ups, even just walking can be very good for stimulating the second chakra.
Yes. And as you do that, you will feel like passionate about your life and then find hope. So our physical body and energy body is all connected.
That's right. All right. Third chakra.
Third chakra.
On here, it's represented with the orange color in the body, the solar plexus.
Solar plexus area.
Third chakra. Now, when you do a little tapping here, what's your first reaction with the solar plexus, with the third chakra area?
Oh.
Is it very comfortable or is it very sensitive?
Could you share?
Yeah, please share about your
pretty
third
sure.
chakra.
Yes. We want to listen from you.
The third chakra is a real trouble spot
Trouble spot.
for a lot of people.
Why is that?
Well, if you're like me, this is the place where a lot of your stress and anxiety will go.
So even though stress is happening in our brain, our stomach area, this is directly connected with the brain.
Yeah, you can feel it. Feels warm, right? Feels sensitive, yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I agree. There can be warmth there. It can be very sensitive. Sometimes it feels a little bit stuck, maybe bloated. Sometimes it feels fine, no problem. Sometimes you'll feel it even back in your spine, that there's a kind of tension there.
So you said about the Korean term, and then English term, you say you have butterfly in the stomach.
Butterfly in your stomach,
Yeah.
yep.
I cannot imagine butterfly in the stomach, but that's what they say. So it is that connected, this area is that connected with our nervous system.
And you might feel, I can see you have some tension there, right, Emma? Yep. You can feel, if you do some breathing, if you do some deep tapping, Lawrence is sensitive. If you do this kind of work, you'll notice it feels different right away. Maybe it feels easier to breathe, but it can come back very quickly. So this third chakra can easily kind of open and close, feel tense and then relaxed. And that reflects our mental condition a lot.
And also from the perspective of the 5 elements philosophy in the East Asia, then this part is connected with the earth.
Earth energy.
Earth energy.
Yeah, very good.
So when you, especially when you
stomach.
when you have lots of thinking, then this part, the stomach will like work over and over and over again and become tired.
And then, of course, your digestion may be affected
Right.
when you're stressed out, when you've been thinking. So what are some good things to do for the third chakra?
Yeah, especially tapping and also vibrating is very good.
Moving your body. And how about just getting out in nature and going for a walk?
That will be awesome.
Breathing deeply, smelling the fresh air, going to the forest, or even just walking in the grass. That kind of earth energy can be really comforting and grounding to our system. It just feels good.
Yes, you will feel connected with the nature.
So connect with that earth energy in nature. Make your third chakra feel good. It'll help the flow of energy. There's a lot to say about the chakras, but we're going to try to move through them a little bit quickly. Fourth chakra, right in the middle of the 7 chakras. What is it? Heart chakra.
Heart chakra.
You can see this golden color, this warm, bright golden color. Someone who has a really full, vigorous energy in the heart chakra. What kind of person is that? How did that person look?
That person look
feel.
like me, and also look
like
like
you.
you. Yeah, they're really like open-minded and relaxed and feel
Yeah.
so generous.
So how's the feeling in your heart? How's the feeling in your heart? In fact, if you put your hand there on different days, like you, right? On different days, it's really true. If your heart chakra feels open and warm and energy flowing, people will feel more comfortable around you. I really think you can feel it.
Yeah, and also this heart chakra is where we have the quality that makes human being as a human being. Yeah.
So sometimes we say that these lower 3 chakras are the animal energy chakras, the physical being, and then this 4th chakra is really uniquely human.
Yes. For example, like honesty and sincerity, sense of responsibility and love and care and
Empathy.
generous empathy, all those things is related with our 4th chakra.
The 4th chakra. So if the 4th chakra is blocked, if there's too much stress, you'll often feel it here, right? And
strongly.
then at that time, of course, we still remember that we want to help people, love people, feel empathy. But the feeling of it may be much harder. You may notice that your temper is flaring up. You may not be patient. The 4th chakra can easily get blocked by stress.
Yes. So we can remember that at the same time we have the love and empathy and all of the things here, but at the same time we have the other emotions.
Lots
like
of
worry
emotions.
And depression and anxiety. Everything is connected with this chakra too.
So an interesting thing about this, especially if you're somebody who's done meditation or other different kind of emotional practices, one thing to know is that our true self and our emotions live here. It's easy to get mixed up on the feelings of each of those.
So depending on which one you choose, you can be either connected with the true self or you can connect with your emotions.
Yeah, so actually when you focus on the heart, it's very normal to feel emotions. And some people will feel like by focusing on my emotions, I'm being my authentic self.
Right.
And to some extent that's true. Expressing your emotions honestly is a good thing. But that's not necessarily our deepest self.
Right.
We have to trust that beyond the emotion sometimes there's actually a truer self and it lives here.
So your emotions are not you, but yours.
That's right. And to feel more open in this area, it's very good to utilize both physical practices and kind of meditation practices.
Yeah, so you can see that this 4th chakra is in the middle, so it will be a good bridge between the physical chakras and the spiritual chakras.
That's right. Very important. And that's where the seat of the soul, some people will say, that lives there. So your true self, your empathy, your human nature. So very important. Lots of things to say about that, but let's keep going. 5th chakra, very interesting one, this green color. 5th chakra, the throat. The throat chakra is very, very interesting as a gateway.
Yes.
A gateway between what? This kind of heart
self?
center,
The
true self, and this more spiritual center. Why is there a gateway? A lot of people do meditation to wake up the 6th chakra, the intuitive or spiritual sense. Some people are born with it very sensitive.
Yes, and people say that they have the divinity. And also it is connected with the energy of the universe.
So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of information up here. But if it's not connected with our humanity or grounded in the physical reality, this energy up here can be very distracting and it can even be very debilitating.
Yes, so that is why the bridge, the 5th chakra is very important. And I don't know if you can see clearly, but you can see there is like stairs. And also the door.
And a butterfly.
Yes, and butterfly. So what does butterfly mean?
What does butterfly mean? Butterfly is kind of the symbol of transformation, right?
Transformation.
The symbol of going from a caterpillar in a cocoon and emerging as a butterfly, totally different capability to fly.
Yeah. So in the wisdom tradition of Tao in East Asia, the butterfly was called heavenly insect.
Heavenly insect.
Heavenly insect.
Yeah, in English we just say
Butterfly.
which somehow sounds like flutterby. Flutterby butterfly.
Okay.
But I like heavenly insect.
It is called heavenly insect because in ancient time they believed that the universe created butterfly so that humans can know that we can transform
We can
ourselves.
transform also. How about for you guys? What's your experience of the fifth chakra as an energy center? How does it feel in your throat when you have emotion, when you're not speaking your true self honestly out, when you're not sharing that? Have you ever noticed that the throat catches when you feel scared to express honestly?
Right.
Our fifth chakra can easily be blocked when we don't have the connection and courage to express that heart chakra honestly.
So there are lots of people even in these days that they have a problem in expressing their emotions and
Right.
what they feel inside honestly.
So this is kind of a roadmap towards living a mature and full physical, energetic, and spiritual life. And the fifth chakra is that gateway between, okay, I feel my true self. I recognize that I have a deep true self. Now, can I express it in the world? If I can express it in the world, we say that that fifth chakra is really full of energy. It starts to circulate energy.
Yes. And also, do you want to deliver healing message to the people? Right?
Like a lump in my throat sometimes when I can't express how I feel. It's very true. Now, I think one of the keys is simply expressing emotion may not make your fifth chakra feel that open. It may just lead to more emotion. But what you're talking about is really important. That lump in your throat, when you don't express your true self, your greatest oneness and love, then often that throat chakra closes up.
Yes, you don't want to express your negative emotions.
Not too much.
Without sense of responsibility.
Yeah, responsibility is important. If you do that well, if you practice expressing with a sense of centeredness, you'll notice that your throat chakra changes.
Yes.
It feels different.
And also it is the green or turquoise color, and because it has healing energy.
Yes, so this green color is associated with healing. So often we use the aura reading machine sometimes to consult with people.
Aura.
It's very interesting. And people with a green aura tend to have some kind of profession where they're constantly taking care of others, teaching others, or just expressing their heart.
Oh, like a nurse?
Like nurses, therapists, caretakers, teachers. They often have that green energy because they're constantly practicing.
Yes.
So how about you? When you see the green color, this also works for what color you're attracted to. Which color do you feel most attracted to or do you feel most comfortable in can have to do with which energy is strongest for you or which one you need the most of.
Which one of the 7 do you feel most attracted to?
Yeah, do you want a lot of green or do you need more orange?
What is your favorite color?
There's a lot to say about that. Which one are you wearing? We're both wearing white today.
Oh.
How about blue? Blue is your sixth chakra, right?
And it is called the third eye chakra.
The third eye chakra. So many talk about auras next week. Oh, good idea, Emma. The aura of the blue color is related with the sixth chakra, spiritual energy, intuitive, very sensitive energy.
Yes. And also it is connected with the wisdom and intellectual knowledge, insight, all those things.
Intelligence. I see purple as a favorite. I love blue, wearing the rainbow. I think wearing the rainbow is always a good idea,
rainbow.
always
Right.
healthy.
Yes.
So this one, the strength of this one is the sensitivity, the intelligence, the analysis power, the intuition. The weakness of this one is if there's too much, often the physical body will feel exhausted. Have you ever been exhausted just by thinking a lot all day? You don't even have to do any physical work, but by the end of the day, your body feels tired?
Right. So we need a balance.
We need a balance. Right? Not too much. Too much. If you're a very sensitive spiritual person, then the work is constantly grounding things back into this body so that we have the power and awareness of our humanity.
Yeah, remember the 1 to the 3rd chakra, they are the foundation of all those chakras.
So I think a lot of people naturally are developing the 6th chakra these days because there's a lot to think about, because we're more and more sensitive.
And also the 6th chakra is connected with our problem solving abilities too.
That's right.
So when your 3rd chakra is developed, then when you are faced in certain situation, then you can intuitively grasp the situation and then find out the solution.
That's right. So using this, it's like, I always think of the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You don't know it. Okay. So this inventor creates a machine that fires a laser beam and shrinks anything down to a tiny size, but it keeps blowing stuff up. It's too powerful until it gets filtered by a baseball. My point is, the 6th chakra is very powerful, but if it's not grounded and filtered, it can really be destructive. Too many thoughts, you can't sleep well, you can't focus.
Yes, so it is.
Oh, you know the movie. Good.
Okay,
Somebody knows.
Right. Yeah. It is really connected with our 3rd eye chakra and also the wisdom of the universe, but we need the foundation of the all other chakras too.
That's right. Last but not least, the violet color, the purple color, 7th chakra.
7th chakra.
This is another gateway. This is another gateway. This is spiritual gateway, connection with the cosmic energy. Interesting thing is, after you do some tapping on the top of your head, if you straighten your posture, you might actually feel more of a spiritual sense or more of a peaceful sense in your brain.
Yes.
Just by that posture. Last week we talked about posture.
And especially the chakra, chakras are existing on our spine. So when we are connected with our 7th chakra, you can naturally, your posture will be corrected.
That's right.
You can naturally straighten your spine and you can feel the energy.
So let's
line become aligned.
Try it right now. If you're watching this, if you're sitting somewhere, straighten your spine. Let's do a little tapping on the top of the head.
I can see that you guys were watching like this and suddenly...
So don't be afraid to tap a little bit strongly up there. Take a deep breath. You'll start to get a sense. Oh, okay, I can feel that part of my body. Of course, I'm tapping there.
Yes.
And then when you stop, you can still feel it.
Yes, I can feel it.
And take a deep breath. Imagine like a dolphin.
Dolphin.
Imagine breathing through the top of your head. Do you feel a different sense of your energy? You may feel a little bit more of I feel a little bit fuller sense of the whole body.
I imagined I have another nose on the top of my head. Yeah. And I can feel that. Suddenly I can feel like here and now.
I can feel the mind is a little bit more centered, a little bit less different thoughts, paying attention to different thoughts. And also I can feel even the lower chakras a little bit more aware of that. And
I can feel that the visual, everything can look as very crisp.
A little
and clear.
And clear.
Yes.
I got chills all over. I see. Very good.
Oh, great.
So this is a powerful energy, especially when the other chakras are awakened. You can feel like it's drawing in a lot of energy. Of course, this is a feeling. It's a feeling. It's not just an idea. Comforted. Right. That's the kind of peaceful sense I think I'm also talking about. Yeah, anytime. So last week we talked about posture, but now we're going a little bit deeper and talking more about the chakras and the energy. Now I want to try something with you, and this depends on how you're listening to us and this broadcast. If you're using headphones, it might be a little bit hard to feel the difference in some different sounds we want to make. If you're using headphones. But if you're listening to a speaker and your body is receiving that vibration, it might be a little easier. Because all the chakras are related with the vibration and wavelength. We talked about the different wavelengths, right? So if you use sounds, you can often feel a sound of a different vibration in a different part of your body. So different musical instrument can relate to the different part of the chakras. That's right. Not just your ears, but through those 7 chakras in the body, you'll feel something.
So we may begin with your ears, but we want to invite you to focus on go beyond your 5 senses.
So here's what I want to do. I want to play a sound. We have different instruments, different tones, and I want you to breathe comfortably with good posture. And like I said, as long as it's not in the earphones, because that'll make it hard. You'll just feel it in your head. I want you to try to breathe comfortably with good posture and feel the sound in a different part of your body. Some of them may be the same, and some of them will be a little different.
Yes, relax your body, and then let's do some meditation about the chakra.
Yeah. So can I start with this one? Can you hear it? Where do you feel that one?
Can you type and let us know which one?
Can you feel that?
Just relax and feel your body and feel your chakras.
Sinus. Right. Second chakra. Good.
Ah, great. Yeah, there's no right or wrong answer. It is all different.
That's right.
People.
There's no one answer, because the most important thing is actually your mind, where it is. So we've got people all over the place.
My heart. Great.
Heart, second chakra in the abdomen, and sinus up here in the head. So wherever this leads you, I'm going to say for me, this is also up here, kind of in the head area.
Yeah, for me, about the 5th and 6th chakra.
Let's try a different sound.
Okay, let's try this.
Something very different.
I have this.
Wow.
Just relax. Feel your body.
Oh, crown, okay. Throat, yeah. Yeah. Third chakra. Third eye. Throat. Heart. Yeah. Both throat and heart. Good. Yeah. So how about for you?
I feel more about my second chakra.
Yeah, and I feel heart chakra and third chakra. This area. So another thing is that if you're in person, the vibrations from the instrument are going to be hitting you differently than through a speaker or something else. So that's why if you have the chance to do sound healing or even to play some drums by yourself, you can feel it in different places in your body.
Right.
That's very powerful.
And it is important that regardless of which chakra you felt, it is very important that you felt your body. Your consciousness come back to your body.
So actually all of these things, especially this drum, you can feel it in all your chakras. You may feel it in the one where you need more energy.
I see.
Like think about it. If your body is stiff and you have to walk, you'll feel the vibration in that joint where it's stiff.
And Emma says 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, and 7th. Wow.
Yeah, low grounding vibration. Right.
Great. Yes.
Very good exercise. Shall we try one more?
One more. So try to close your eyes and feel your body.
Don't forget to breathe. Head, solar plexus.
Relax and feel.
Yeah, could you feel?
This is a great meditation.
Yeah. So if you make a good posture and if you breathe and feel your body, you can do your own sound healing. You can find where in your body it resonates, and you can breathe and do sound healing to stimulate your chakras. Heart and solar plexus, right at the end in the heart, throat and third eye. Very good. Very good. So as Minjae said, you feeling your body, feeling vibrations is actually the most important part of this practice.
Yes. And when you have a chance, then you can create your own sound.
Yeah.
Like,
Da da.
As you do it, you can work on your chakras.
Yeah, so one thing you might realize right away is that your voice is very powerful.
Right.
And being comfortable expressing yourself with your voice, different pitches. I know some of you are singers, so you know the power of the voice to change the energy, to move energy.
This is one of the many ways that you can connect with yourself.
So as a human being, we have amazing technology and capability built into each body.
That's what we were born with.
Yeah, we're born with that. We can do a lot by fully embodying this body, by living here and playing with it and utilizing it.
If you don't use it, it is like even if you have a great smartphones, you just use it for calling.
Right. There's many more capabilities. You can download all kinds of apps into this brain. You can learn lots of things. You can learn new languages, all kinds of stuff. We really have a great human technology.
Tap into great potential about yourself, like inner potential, and then dig it.
Shall we finish up with a little combination of the different sounds?
Oh, that'll be great.
Why don't we just do a little bit more chakra meditation with all the different sounds that we brought out? Oh, I've got even one more that I really like. And why don't you guys just keep a good posture? You can even kind of move your body. We say light, sound, and vibration are 3 ways to change the energy. And let's have some fun.
Let's do it. Yes.
So feel free to let us know where you're feeling it. And we'll just do a couple minutes of this, all right?
That was a very healing experiences.
Yeah. So I hope you can have fun with sound healing and pay attention to how your chakras feel in different situations, with different environments, with different sounds, with different movements.
Yes, also remember that chakras are very close to you, and then you can always meditate about it.
Great job, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your sharing and your active participation. Leave your comments, leave your questions. I want to recommend that you use the Healing Chakras book. You can go to changeyourenergy.com and you can get the book Healing Chakras, and it actually has guided meditations about all 7 chakras and it has great pictures and explanations. That's the Healing Chakras book from Change Your Energy. In fact, if I can, I'll put it in the comments. At least on YouTube, I can put it in the comments.
Yes, and also it has great tips to meditate, and also it has lots of the background information, and then the Eastern tradition of Tao perspective of the chakras, and lots of great information.
Yeah, it's also just really beautiful. There's also a chakra display, like a calendar. It's not a calendar, but it has each chakra. You can set it on your desk and get the energy for that chakra.
Yes, so you can easily work on your chakras all the time.
So let me see. Oh, I can put it in the comments here. Also on Facebook, there's the link for the Healing Chakras book. Highly recommended. In general, just keep awareness of your chakras. They're really important with how you feel. If you take care of them, you'll feel really good.
So let's keep going. Remember the chakras, and we can improve the quality of our life.
Yeah, and check us out on Instagram because we've got a lot of great chakra-related content that you can learn and use on Instagram these days.
And if you have not, please subscribe to our channel on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram.
Don't forget to subscribe. We'd love to see you at our next video broadcast.
And leave us a comment so that we can consider that for our next episode.
Yeah, and bring your friends too.
All right. Thank you so much.
See you later.
See you next time.
Take good care. Stay healthy and happy.